Ugh, ads are such poop. Subscribe to Acast Plus now to skip ads and more for just $1 a month. Click the link in our show notes to learn how. And hey, we're on Patreon too. Your support helps cover the cost of running a podcast. For $2 a month, you can get early access to all our episodes ad-free, plus bonus episodes exclusive to Patreon subscribers only. Visit patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse to sign up now. Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys?
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it. Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember what we read just now?
I do. We read a list of fucking people coming back from exile.
In Ezra chapter 2.
It's gonna be hard.
It is. Yeah, it was.
And I'm still sick.
Yeah, you are.
Considering we just did the last, so yeah.
Yeah, 10 minutes
Still
ago.
sick.
10 minutes later, still sick.
Yeah.
Yep. So you'll hear this like the next day.
Right.
And it sounds like, a whole night has passed, but it didn't. No,
just a few minutes.
Yep. Sorry.
Yeah. So before we get into the meat of this, I do want to shout out something, and we'll have another shout out tomorrow even. So this is really cool. But we have somebody who upped their pledge on Patreon from $5 to $10, and
wow,
right?
What?
And we just want to give a big thank you to Conrad D. And just say thank you, and it means the world to us. So I don't know what else to say other than thank you.
I'm speechless. I really don't know what to say. I mean, thank you so much, and I still don't get it every time.
Wow.
I'm always like, oh my god, people.
I think our 500th episode might have had something to do with it. We had a couple people. We had one person join and one person up their pledge after that because we were talking about how little we make and stuff. They're like, we'll feel bad for you. Here's some extra money. But gosh. Seriously though, it helps us run all the stuff we're doing. I mean, we couldn't do this without you guys, and it does mean the world to us. So thank you.
Very much.
Yes, very much.
All
you all are very, very, very capable.
Yes, indeed. You are the capablest. You are better than Ezra, I would even say.
Yes, that's right. All right, speaking of Ezra, so that was Ezra chapter 2.
Sure as fuck was.
And today we're going to be reading
Ezra chapter 3.
Let's go do this.
Okie dokie. Okay, Ezra chapter 3.
Okay.
When the 7th month came, so we're talking like fall time frame, like October-ish.
They start, because they start their month in like April or something, right?
Yeah. So 7 months later makes it October.
Sure.
Ish.
Yeah.
So fall time period. The Israelites had settled in their towns. The people assembled together as one in Jerusalem.
Okay.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Getting together for Thanksgiving.
And now they're all one because they no more, no
there
point
ain't
in
a lot
fighting
of
anymore.
Yeah.
So they're like, hey, we're all just one people now.
Yeah.
You know?
But you missed what I said. Getting together for Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
Ha 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 ha. Then Joshua, son of Jozadak, and his fellow priests, and Zerubbabel, son of Shealtiel, and his associates.
Okay.
Them guys began to build the altar of the God of Israel to sacrifice burnt offerings on it, in accordance with what is written in the law of Moses, the man of God.
Oh, now they've expanded on this book. Has it become like a thing now? Like, is it like published? They have multiple copies?
Moses, the man of God.
It's got a title now. It's got a title now.
The law of Moses, the man of God.
Yeah, like that. Yeah. They've extended the title.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I don't know if the man of God is part of the title so much as the man of God is referring to Moses.
I got it. Okay.
Despite their fear of the peoples around them, they built the altar on its foundation and sacrificed burnt offerings on it to the Lord, both the morning and evening sacrifices.
Okay.
Then, in accordance with what is written, they celebrated the Festival of Tabernacles.
No. Wait,
the-
Festival of Tabernacles.
Tabernacles.
Plural. I thought there was only one tabernacle.
Well, there's multiple ones.
Okay.
According
this
to
is a new
this.
festival, though, that I'm not aware of.
I don't know tabernacles.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
With the required number of burnt offerings prescribed for each day. You know,
Okay, yeah.
however many you're supposed
That
to do.
prescribed amount.
That is what they did.
Yeah.
After that, they presented the regular burnt offerings, the new moon sacrifices, and the sacrifices for all the appointed sacred festivals of the Lord, as well as those brought as free will offerings to the Lord.
New moon sacrifices?
Yeah.
That's okay.
You know.
Yeah, no, I don't know. But, I mean...
New moon, full moon, half moon, quarter moon.
I mean,
pagan.
Can you imagine if Christians today celebrated, like, the moon cycles and stuff?
And slaughtered animals.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
we just think they're a bunch of Looney Tunes.
And what's funny is that that's literally what they accuse atheists of doing.
Right. Well, I mean, we eat babies, but, I mean, not really. But,
No,
that's what they
we
get
don't
accused
eat
of.
babies.
Right. No, we don't eat babies.
Never.
No eating babies.
I've never eaten a single baby, and you can't prove I did. On the first day of the 7th month, they began to offer burnt offerings to the Lord, though the foundation of the Lord's temple had not yet been built or laid.
Oh.
Then they gave money to the masons and carpenters and gave food and drink and olive oil to the people of Sidon and Tyre so that they would bring cedar logs by sea
Got it.
from Lebanon to Joppa.
Those are those cedar people.
Mhm.
Yeah.
As authorized by Cyrus, king of Persia.
Oh, Cyrus is helping them build their temple.
Cyrus.
Sounds like a good dude, man.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah.
We love us some Cyrus.
Apparently, he's the only non-Israelite that everybody loves. you know?
Yeah.
So.
In the 2nd month of the 2nd year, so like May-ish,
Sure.
May time frame.
Yeah.
After their arrival at the house of God in Jerusalem, Zerubbabel, son of Shealtiel, Joshua, son of Jozadak, and the rest of the people, parentheses voice, the priests and the Levites and all who had returned from the captivity to Jerusalem, began the work.
Oh, okay.
All them guys began the work.
I mean, that's what you do, I guess.
Yeah. You go
What
home.
else you gonna do?
You go home,
We're
go to
here.
work.
We gotta work.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's capitalism 101.
Right, yeah.
Go
they
home,
hired
go
us,
to
let's
work.
go do it, yeah.
They appointed Levites 20 years old and older to supervise the building of the house of the Lord. Joshua and his sons and brothers, and Kadmiel and his sons, descendants of Hodaviah, and the sons of Henadad and their sons and brothers, all Levites, joined together in supervising those working on the house of God.
Okay.
When the builders laid the foundation of the temple of the Lord, the priests in their vestments and with trumpets, brr, 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 and with the Levites, the sons of Asaph, with cymbals, took their places to praise the Lord as prescribed by David, king of Israel. Remember David?
Yeah, I do.
I remember him.
He might have killed Goliath, or somebody else did.
He didn't kill nobody.
I know. He danced naked, though.
He sure as fuck did.
Maybe.
That boy danced
Remember, that was
naked.
that was
That was
questionable, though.
questionable, but I think he danced naked.
I'm going to go with he danced naked.
Yep, because
Yeah.
that's just more fun.
It definitely
and
is.
his wife made fun of him because she saw that ding dong swinging in the wind and was like, no, no. With praise and thanksgiving, they sing to the Lord. He is good. His love towards Israel endures forever. And all the people gave a great shout. Yeah! Of
How do
praise.
you sing that? How do you sing that without some sort of, like, a hint of irony in your voice? Because you just came back from Exodus, or not Exodus, but from exile, where you got fucking, banished to another land because God didn't have your back.
You really need to read the book Candide by Voltaire, and that will answer that question for you.
Okay.
It's basically whatever happens is for the best. And this is the best of all possible worlds.
I see.
Everything that happens is toward the good. So if an anvil lands on your foot and your toe swells and you get gangrene, that's good that happened. Blessed be.
I guess.
God is great because you didn't die. And if you do die, then I say, blessed be, at least I didn't fucking die. You know? Everything is good.
I must just be really fucking cynical then.
Everything is awesome when you read Candide by Voltaire. Everything is awesome.
Man, you should get on like the marketing team for Candide.
I know.
Yeah.
And the Bible.
Yeah.
God is great. God is good. Nothing bad ever happens. And if it does, it's your own fault or else it's meant to be.
Right.
Or maybe both. Sometimes both.
Sometimes both, yeah.
Just mind your garden, bitches.
Sure.
Okay. So anyway, they're singing, He is good. Fuck the fact that we were exiled. It was awesome. I mean, it wasn't, but now we're free, so yay. His love toward Israel endures forever, except for when we're bad, and then it doesn't, but now we're free, so yay, it does.
God, that was a nice edit. I like that.
Yeah. I thought my song was more true.
That was much better. Yeah.
It was better than Ezra's.
It's just not going to get old.
Nope. And all the people gave a great shout. Yeah! Of praise. How do you yell praise? Praise!
Yeah,
like that?
Sure.
Okay.
I guess.
To the Lord. Praise to the Lord! Because the foundation of the house of the Lord was laid. Nice lay. But many of the older priests and Levites and family heads who had seen the former temple wept aloud when they
so bad.
saw the foundation of this temple being laid.
They're like, what did you guys do?
That is such a bad lay. You don't know how to lay shit. While many others shouted for joy, which they already fucking said.
Yeah.
No one could distinguish the sound of the shouts of joy from the sound of weeping because the people made so much goddamn noise.
Yeah.
And the sound was heard far away. The end.
Far away, meaning like a quarter mile outside of town or like 500 miles away. That would make a big difference. You know, far away is relative. So
whenever I hear the phrase far away, I think of the song Far and Away by Enya from that one movie.
Why does everything got to be a song?
Because everything's a song or a movie or both.
Oh, okay.
From that movie starring Nicole Kidman, and they came from Ireland and they were settling land.
Yeah,
and
Far and Away.
Oh, is that what it was called?
Yeah, that's what it was called.
Okay, yeah. Did you ever see that movie?
I did.
Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah, it was all right.
And her boyfriend or brother or something
Tom Cruise.
was it him?
It was.
He was a fighter. He was always getting in fights, and then he got money for it.
Right.
It was the earliest Fight Club.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know how we go. Oh, Far and Away.
Yeah.
Far and Away.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so that was it, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was Ezra chapter 3.
That was Ezra chapter fucking 3.
All right. So that's all we got for today.
Yes.
We'll be back tomorrow with Ezra. Oh, I'm sorry. We'll be back tomorrow with
Ezra chapter 4, fuckface.
Yeah, there you go. All right. We'll see you guys then.
Bye.
Hey, wife. I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.